Hey everybody, welcome back. Now, have you ever had to do work during a power outage in an area that needed a whole lot of light? Well, this may be the product for you. This is a portable, rechargeable floodlight. All right, thanks for joining me today. I wanted to show you this item because I've been looking for something like this for a while. It's kind of good for like a work area type situation, you know, if you're working on something. You see it's got a stand on the back, and you can kind of set this up. It's 1,000 lumen light. It comes in 3 modes, which is high, medium, and low. And you can switch through the modes there. I won't put it into the camera so I don't blind the camera. It weighs about 15 ounces. It runs off of 4 18650 batteries. And the neat part, it has the batteries with it, and it can charge cell phones. So it's a 5,000 milliamp hour battery bank as well. Let me show you the back on that really quick. This is your power button up here. And let's turn off the light so I can... There. I have the side light on too, so you really didn't see the brightness. We'll test the brightness in a bit. This is your recharging area. So if you want to charge a cell phone, you have your USB plug right here, and you can charge your cell phone off it. And if you want to charge the unit itself from a micro USB, you can plug it in there and charge it up. Personally, what I did was I just took the batteries out, tossed them in my charger, and topped them off that way. But they were fairly full when I got it, so it really wasn't a big deal. I'm going to pop this off and show you the batteries. 4 18650s. Now I did discover something interesting when I was setting this up. This guy here will run off of 2 batteries. So in a pinch, it will work with 2 batteries. I wouldn't want to do that full time. I don't know if it'll damage the circuitry or eventually kill the bass batteries quicker. But there you go. So you got 4 18650s. Let's snap that back on there. So you can see how this might be kind of handy in an emergency situation. With certain mind, carrying something like this or setting it up in an area where you may have to deal with people who are injured and you're all that's there to help them, something like this would really come in handy. It isn't very heavy. It's very light for 15 ounces. I mean, you know, light for a flashlight, for a floodlight like this. And it seems to be very well made. I like the rubber edges on everything. So if you drop it, you don't feel like you're going to break it. The color on it is a green, believe it or not. If you haven't, if you think it's the camera playing tricks on you, and I'm like, I thought it was black, but that's okay. Not a big deal. It does have the 36 cob LEDs in there. There are 36 lights in there, and it is a cob LED, a chip on board. So it's just one big white light. So what I want to do is give you a little information on where you can pick it up. I will put the link down below. And again, this is another product that I got from Fast Tech. I am absolutely loving their website because they have a lot of neat stuff there. But they have a lot of neat gear there, and the prices are really, really good. So I will put a link down below to pick this one up. They do have other options on this. There's big, there's small. You can, you know, you can pretty much choose whatever you want. I believe this is their WO. Hold on one sec. Let me get the box over here. W822. There's your box. So that's W822, the model number. So we're going to try it out. We're going to stick it up in an area and light it up and see how well it would light up for, say, if I had to do some work in that area. And we're going to light up my solar area, since the other day I was doing some work over there, and see how well it lights it up. All right, pitch black. Let's light it up. That's low. That's your medium. And that's your high. Now again, for my camera that doesn't particularly show the difference between flashlights dark and light, you know, you really can't tell, but I'm telling you right now, this is like I opened the door and it's sunlight outside. When you go from that to that, and this is a perfect example. You have a situation where there's a power outage, you can't sit around and carry a flashlight. I definitely wouldn't want to carry a flashlight over the posts down there. You don't want to drop it between a positive and negative post and cause an arc or anything. Something like this leaves both hands free. It's brighter than a headlamp, and it's a more diffuse area than a headlamp. You're not just focusing on one little area. You got the whole area lit up. And it's kind of handy to have. It also would be handy on the side of the road with a vehicle if you had to change a tire. something like that, really come in handy. So it's a really neat product. So let's take it back to the bench and I'll give you my final thoughts on it. All right, back over here on the bench. My thoughts on something like this would come in handy, say, if you wanted to light up an entire room, in a power outage situation, a grid down situation, a camp area. Imagine taking this and hanging it from a branch and sticking this down pointed at your camp. You know, you can see what you're doing. You're not fumbling around with matches or food or campfire light, trying to light a campfire or trying to move bedrolls around, whatever, put up tents. In a camp area, that would be very, very handy. And you can choose your level of brightness from the low, medium, and high, so you're not always on full bore, as bright as possible. And not only that, but another neat feature that I think personally is that it's got the 18650s back here. So if you already carry a flashlight that uses an 18650, let's say that battery dies on you, well, you have some backup. And it'll still work with two 18650s, which I think is kind of cool. So as I said, it's $25.44, reversed it there, $25.44. It's still early. And you can pick these up on Fast Tech. I will put the link down below. I have seen them other places. I haven't seen them this inexpensive, though. I've seen them in the $40 to $50 range for some of them, or even $30, so that's a pretty good deal. The box that it comes in looks like this, and you can choose between colors and types and sizes. All in all, I'm pretty pleased with it so far. I've been messing around with it for a few days now, and actually wanted to light up my solar area over there since a couple days ago we replaced one of those charge controllers. And as you can tell, I could have done that with no light on at all. There was no light on in this whole area, and that lit it up more than bright enough. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out our Amazon links underneath the link where you can pick this up. We have our Amazon store, partnered with them so we can show you some of the gear that we review on this channel. And if you decide you don't want anything in the store, just click the link and shop as you normally would. Helps us bring more cool gear to you and support the channel. And don't forget to check out our Thrive Life link down below. If you check that out, you'll find everything you could possibly need for freeze-dried food. I have a very large Thrive order coming in from Black Friday, and we're going to go through that in a future video when it gets here. I think part of it shipped already. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.